If you want to pick one of these up, you can use my discount code on Vosteed's website. It is NC5 for $5 off the Nightshade LT, or NC20 for $20 off the pry bar and Nightshade combo. Thanks for watching. Let's jump into it. I think I found my new favorite budget knife, Vosteed Nightshade LT. Let's check it out. That took entirely too long to get right. I'm sweating like a pig. Hello everyone, welcome back to EDCNC. My name is Samuel, and today we're going to be checking out one of my new favorite budget knives, the Vosteed Nightshade LT. Now, Vosteed kind of came onto the market maybe around a year ago with their Nightshade model, just the regular Nightshade. It was in M390 micarta with brass bolsters. Now they've come out with the Nightshade LT, which is kind of the material-wise dumbed down version with 154 cm, full G10 handles, no bolsters this time, and you know, just a little bit of a downgrade in materials, but not at all in quality. If I'm not mistaken, their OEM for this is Kizer, and that's a really good choice. Kizer does a good job on all of their models. I think Kizer is my favorite budget brand over Civivi, and Freeman, you'll fight me on that, but Kizer's better. So let's jump right into the specs real quick. We'll go through that, and then I'll give you my opinion on the knife. So the Vosteed Nightshade LT has a fully flat ground leaf-shaped blade in 154 cm steel. The handle materials are G10 that is contoured greatly for your hands, and it also has a little different colored pivot collar just for a little bit of contrast on the knife. It has a deep carry pocket clip that is actually recessed along with these screws, which is actually an upgrade over the original model. The original model sat on top of the G10. This has been milled out and inlaid. It has a T8 pivot, T6 body screws, and if I'm not mistaken, T6 clip screws. Now let's get into the dimensions of the knife. The overall length is 7.48 inches, so right there at 7.5 inches. The blade length is 3.26, or right over 3.25 inches, and the closed length is 4.22 inches. So this knife is not very big. We're probably talking lengthwise right around 940 bug out territory. And as far as the room it takes up in your pocket, you're looking a lot smaller than something like a Para 3 or anything like that. So how are the ergos on this knife? The ergos are actually really impressive. The G10 has been contoured to where your hand fits greatly over it, and there's no real hot spots on the knife. The pocket clip doesn't create a hot spot. The flipper tab and all that is good and out of the way. You can get a full 4-finger grip if you have large size hands. If you've got like David C. Anderson hands, then your hands might be falling off the edge a little bit, but for me, it fits great, all 4 fingers. The access to the lock bar on this knife is really, really good. It has a very good cutout there for you to get to it. No problem, no issues at all. If you have any kind of motor function skills, you should still be able to get to this, this liner lock very easily. How's the action? The action is amazing. If you've ever had those Kizers that just, as soon as you move the lock bar, they fall shut, that's the same way this thing is. This is awesome. Centering is perfect. Everything is great in this knife. So, one more thing about this knife that helps it stand out from the rest is it has a crown spine, which is not something you see very often on a knife of this price. Does it actually add anything to the knife, like usefulness-wise? No, not really. But it shows the attention to detail that they're going for here. I really like it. So the last thing I'll talk about on this knife is the overall handle and blade shape. This is more of a kukri style. I believe it's called a kukri cutter. And it works really well, translates really well to everyday carry and everyday use. It is really great at push cuts and pull cuts. And the tip is curved down and canted to where you can grip up on that blade. And the crown spine makes this very nice to where you can do little mundane tasks with it. And it still does a really good job. So what makes this one of the best budget knives I've seen in a long time? Well, it's everything combined. The great ergonomics, the wonderful handle and blade shape that make it great for everyday use, the recessed pocket clip, and the crown spine. Those little details right there make a difference. So I'm really impressed. They've done a great job with this, and I would say it is 100% worth it. So what are the bad things I have to say about it? I really tried to be critical of this knife. I tried to find things that I really didn't like. And the only thing that I can come up with is T6 body screws, and the detent is a little weak. You can whip it out, but I don't know if the action would be as good as it is with a much stronger D10. So yeah, I don't have much bad to say about it. So hopefully this video helps. I really think it's worth it. I think it's one of the best budget knives we've seen in a long time. I approve of it. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please leave a like, comment, subscribe. It is amazing for companies to be sending me knives to look at now. It really means a lot, and I was super excited when they reached out to me to do this. So big thanks for watching. Have a great day. Thanks for helping me keep this going, and God bless.
See you next time.